Hello, I'm Bob Prosen, CEO and founder of the Prosen Center for Business Advancement and former executive of several Fortune 500 companies. Let me get right to the point. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get the job you want. This is the only step-by-step formula you'll need to rise above everyone else and get the job you want, or the job you absolutely must have. If you've been looking for a job for more than 2 months, or you want to change companies to advance your career and have at least 2 years experience in your field, you're going to want to watch this short video in its entirety, because I'm going to show you how to land your next job by positioning yourself as an expert capable of helping the organizations you want to work with rapidly solve problems, achieve their goals, and hire you, whether they have an opening right now or not. By now, you've tried all of the traditional methods of finding a job, like creating and sending out your resume, speaking with friends, colleagues, or former coworkers, networking, using social media. You've mounted letter writing campaigns, scoured the job boards, postings, and want ads. Maybe you're working with search firms or outplacement firms, and many other frustrating tactics. But despite all of your hard work, dedication, and time spent trying to find and land that perfect job, you're frustrated that you still don't have the job you want, or the job you absolutely need. The official unemployment rate is around 8%, but in reality, it's actually greater than 20%. On average, there are 7 people vying for every single job, and depending on the industry and specific position, there could be hundreds, literally hundreds of people vying for the same position. As I travel around the country, meeting with hundreds of business leaders and CEOs every month, the vast majority tell me they're hiring and that they can't find enough great people. How's that possible while unemployment is so high? And more importantly, what's the answer? The real answer to finding a job in today's economy is to differentiate yourself in such a powerfully unique way that people are excited to hire you. You know in your gut, there has to be a better way to get the job you want. And the good news is that there is a better way, but it requires you to think and act differently. Here's what most job seekers do. They focus on themselves and are all about what's in it for me. They waste the HR manager's time by sending them the same run-of-the-mill resume that everyone else is sending, along with relentless follow-up to the point of wearing out their welcome, without ever offering anything of value to distinguish themselves from everyone else. I bet this sounds familiar. And until now, nobody's taught you how to do it differently, how to do it better. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact process that I've used to help countless professionals just like you rise above the competition and get the job you want. This valuable information is based on my 30 years of real-world experience leading Fortune 500 companies and helping thousands of small and mid-sized businesses hire the right people and succeed in their marketplace. The exclusive information that I'm about to share with you comes from my Career Accelerator program, a 12-step process uniquely designed to connect you with decision makers that need you on their team, and is unlike any information you've ever seen before. In fact, when I show business owners the Career Accelerator program, they all say they wished everyone would present themselves this way, because if they did, they'd get hired. So what makes the Career Accelerator program uniquely capable of helping you land the job you've always wanted, or the job you need? I'll tell you in a moment, but before we go any further, you need to first understand why all companies hire people. Why would they spend any more money? It's for one reason and for one reason only: to help them solve problems. The Career Accelerator program takes a very unique approach to showing you how to position yourself as an expert, capable of helping the organization you want to work with rapidly solve problems and achieve their goals, which in turn will help you be seen as an indispensable part of their team and land the job you want, whether they have an opening right now or not? That's the real secret to getting the job and career advancement you want. So let's jump right into the program. That way you can start using it to help you accelerate your job and career search immediately. Step 1 of the 12-step process is to clearly identify your strengths. Now let me explain. The strengths that I'm referring to must directly enable the hiring organization not only to achieve their goals, but to achieve them faster, better, and cheaper than they could on their own. Your strengths must be results-oriented and directly address current business problems and challenges. Here are a few examples of the right way and the wrong way to position your strengths when communicating with target employers. The column on the left describes people that are searching for work, while the column on the right describes those that get hired. Let's begin with project management. The person who gets hired says they know how to lead a team of people to implement complex cross-departmental projects on time and on budget. How about client management? If you represent yourself as a client manager, the chances are you won't get the job. But if you represent yourself as an expert at growing sales and increasing client retention by creating sustainable win-win relationships with customers, you'll probably get hired. Sales manager. A great way to position yourself is as a person with a track record of boosting revenue by rapidly improving the productivity of the sales team. How about programmer or applications developer? The person who gets hired represents themselves as a skilled software engineer, specializing in the development of scalable mobile applications from initial scope to project launch. Team leader or leader. That person is a master at building interdepartmental teams to work together and consistently achieve the organization's financial and operating objectives. Web designer. The person who gets hired is skilled at creating an online presence that attracts new customers and increases sales. Copywriter. Someone who's a pro at writing compelling copy that increases product sales and client appointments. Executive assistant. The one who gets hired for this position improves executive effectiveness through efficient scheduling, meeting preparation, planning, and proactive follow-up. These are only a few examples that you can use immediately to help identify and position your own unique list of strengths and expertise in a way that directly addresses the problems of your target employer. This works regardless of the industry or position that you're targeting. In fact, this is so critical that in a moment, I'll tell you how you can get a more comprehensive list of how to identify and define your strengths in relation to the job you're seeking. Once you know your strengths and how to represent them, the next step is to identify target positions and companies that require your expertise, whether they have an opening right now or not. This is the real secret to getting the job and career advancement you truly want and need. Remember, companies hire people to solve problems, and I'm going to show you a proven way to use your strengths and position yourself as the solution to your future employer's problems. I created a second video that will explain how to accomplish this, along with a free template that I developed to help you identify your strengths and areas of expertise. To gain instant access to this free video and get your free copy of the Strength and Expertise template, just click the mycareeraccelerator.com link right below this video and enter your information, and you'll gain immediate access to steps 2 and 3 of the Career Accelerator program and instantly be able to download the Strength and Expertise template. So take a moment right now and stop what you're doing. Enter your information so that I can share the next video in this series with you, and so that you can immediately begin working on getting the job you want. I hope you gained real value from this video, and I look forward to sharing all 12 steps of the Career Accelerator program with you. Thanks for watching. I'm Bob Prosen, and if you'd like to learn a little bit more about me, keep watching. I'm a proven executive with 25 years of leadership experience with Fortune 500 companies. I led companies such as AT&T, Sabre, Hitachi, NCR, and Sprint through many years of profitability. And for the last 11 years, I've been helping hundreds of businesses around the world improve their profitability and their success. I'm also a frequent guest on MSNBC and on Fox News. I'm the best-selling self-published author of Kiss Theory Goodbye, and I'm a management consultant for USA Today.
Bob is a regular guest on radio talk shows across the country, appearing on the Success Training Network, Biz Radio, Business Talk Radio, Business of Success, PricewaterhouseCoopers Entrepreneur Magazine Radio, and many other top programs.
I've been blessed to have worked with some tremendous clients, a whole list of companies from around the world, many of which are well known, and some that fly right under the radar. I've helped companies in every space: technology, manufacturing, shipping, consulting, associations, franchises, and many others.
It's not the management of the month theory type stuff that you just sit there and wrestle with and wrangle with. It's real how-to stuff.
Unbelievably practical. I mean, if you really want to use one word, it's practical. It's right to the point. It's sort of how-to from a guy who actually pulled it off. I don't know that it gets a lot better than that.
Most importantly makes him special is that he has a business experience to back it up.